Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the fourth video on this series and I hope you are enjoying this series and learning about NPM a lot. If so, consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel because I am constantly bringing latest tech videos and tech docs on this channel, right? So today we are going to talk about node versioning and how we can manage different versions of node, because in the last video we have seen that I have node version of 14.x whereas the latest is long-term support is 16.17.0, right? And why is that? Let's understand the problem first, right? Let's come up with my whiteboard and let's understand the problem first, right? Yeah. So as a developer, you will be using working on more than one project as well at the instance, right? So for example, you're working on one project, right? Number one project, and there is a separate project as well that is known as number two project, right? Number two, and there is a different project that is project number three, right? And all of them are JavaScript based project. All of them are JavaScript based project. Just take a scenario, right? JavaScript based project, be it on any like framework or anything, but they are JavaScript project, right? Now what happens, you are working on project one that requires a node version 14.x. X could be like any number. It is based on node major version 14. There is project that requires 14.x again, right? But there could be a scenario that project number 3 could be requiring 15 version of the node, right? So this particular version supports this both the version. There is a scenario, but these two project, right? These two project doesn't support higher version of the node, right? Their requirement, their dependency that you have in your project, their requirement is the node version should be on 14x, and their requirement is the node version, that number 3 requirement is node version should be on 15.x, and that is a trickier solution, right? That is a trickier solution. So I have like, I guess overlap number 3. Yeah, now we can see. So there is 3 projects, right? So now there comes a scenario where a project is requiring a different version and another project is requiring a different version. So there is a way that can solve this problem, right? And this could arise any point of time, right? You have to switch between different version of node, right? So that is known as node versioning. You switch between different version and work on a project, switch between different version and work on a project, right? And I have that scenario as well. I have the scenario as well right now, right? Because I'm working on 14 due to some project constraints, due to different dependency constraints, right? So this could arise for you as well, right? So how do we manage that? So we manage this via a node version manager, right? Node version manager, not node package manager, node version manager, right? So there are a lot of tools, but generally on Windows I like to use the major tool that is mostly used, that is NVM, right? And that is this particular tool. If you go to this site, a link in the description, NVM Windows, there is a separate project as well, NVM, and this particular things that's exactly same for Windows, but this is available for Mac as well, for Linux as well. You can go ahead and check out. For Mac there is other tools as well, like N, just the letter N, which can manage the node dependency, but for this we are going to use NVM Windows. So if you go down, you will find various things like what feature is provided and everything. There is a simple thing. You go ahead and install this particular thing. From here you go to this download now. It has an installer. You just install it very quick, and once you go install it and go to the terminal and you type NVM, you'll get this entire full thing. So I can do NVM version, that will give me a NVM version, right? But I can manage a lot of things about node, right? If I do NVM current, you'll get to see that my current version is 14.17.0. that is a node version, right? So now question is, what is the command for showing list of node version available? I do NPM list, I see lot of node versions out here. I told you like what lot of between various version, right? So currently active one is 14.7.0 because I'm working on a project that requires that. Now the question comes, if how do you install a new version? Simple. You go to the node side, you pick up the version, which version you want, right? And what version, which version we want, and you go to this side and you can see what are the different versions that are available out here, right? So for example, I want node version very old, that is 14.14, but I don't want to like install that. Let's move to a bit new version, right? Let's move on. Yeah, yep. Okay, cool. So let's try out a version. For example, I want to install for example, for using a node version on your system, NVM give you command that is known as NVM use, not 2 NVM, just 1 NVM use, and you type in the node version, right? For example, I want to use this version, so I go ahead and do 14.10.1, and it says okay, access denied. Let me open it in admin mode because there are some admin permission that needs to be given to this. Yeah, so I am in admin node mode now. I do NVM list that give me node version list. I do NVM use 14.10.1, right? So now if I do NVM current, it will not give me 14.17, it will give me 14.10, right? And if I do NVM list again, it will show this particular is active. This is how we can switch between various node version depending on the NPM package that support node versions, right? Now question is, what do you do if NPM like node version is not present? For example, I want 15.0.0, right? So I can do NVM install 15.0.1, for example, say it just downloads NodeJS, that version, right? It will take few seconds to do it. Just wait for that. So it created a temp file. For that, it is downloading NPM version with associated with that particular node version. And said you, if you download a node version, a new node, there is a NPM as well coming by default, and that version particular here is 17.0.3, right? Let it get downloaded. It is installing the new NPM. Takes a minute almost for using the new node. Yeah, installation is complete. You want to use version, just type this. So if I type this and do npm use this, if I do nvm current, it will give me that here I am using the new version that I just installed, that is 15.0.1. and if I do npm -v, it will give me the new node version, right? That is 7.0.3 that was installed with this particular version, right? And you can play around a lot of commands. You can go to this site, I'll link this in the description, and you can look around various command it offers, various things it offers to us, and you can play around and switch between node version. For other platforms, just do a Google search, and I hope you'll be like, I bet you will be super easy installation. You can use Homebrew as well for installing NVM, but for macOS as well, there is a utility same as NVM. This one, there is N that you can use. I hope this was clear, and we are gonna see how we can exactly start a project, what is the role of node, what is known of node modules, what is role of NPM, and how we can install dependency, use it, and see how it is stored in our project. With that, thank you for watching this video. If you are new here, consider subscribing, and with that, I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.